I could finally look back 20 days in time to my last Terra Luna video and said I did a good job analyzing it. I gave you 3 exact numbers. Each of the 3 has come into play. Gave $76 for a pullback, $103 for first level resistance, and $120 for second level resistance. Clearly, $120 hasn't been hit yet. However, it's very hard to analyze this chart. Particularly, I've gotten Luna wrong when Bitcoin and almost all of crypto was obviously bearish, and Luna kept going up, so I've gotten it wrong multiple times when it was better to be bearish in general. And Luna, in that case, has not only been difficult to analyze when everything else is bearish, but it's proven itself as the king of this cycle, just like Chainlink was the king of the last down cycle of 2019, 2020. Chainlink just kept going up, and Terra Luna is doing what Chainlink did last time. This is quite something else, but I can finally say, go back in time about 20 days to my last video, and the 3 numbers that I said are what has happened so far. So let's take a look if this 120 level from my recent guess is going to be hit. Let's dive in. Here's a little sneak peek from that video, roughly 103 and then $120 levels. And then my major pullback area, if right now box number 1 is the key, I think a target for Luna would be about $77. All right, well, I said 77 there, but within the first part of the video for my pullback, I was mentioning 76. So I was on the 2-hour chart during that video, and that video was recorded right in this price action, okay? And you can go back and check if you want, but that's where it was. So it was, early March 2nd, something to that effect, and you can check the time stamp. All right, and I mentioned, hey, pullback $77, and it went to 76. Earlier in the video, I said 76. Late in the video, I said 77. In the middle of the video, I was like, damn it, Luna's been so strong, it might stay over 80. So I did technically say 76 to 80, but my first number was 76 in that. So that's where it went. And the first resistance area, I said 103. It technically went up to 114.15, had a nice pullback. Now that it has maintained its higher low structure, has broken 103, I'm really thinking that 120 was the next area of resistance, but there is something that could stop it, is this origin line. So let me zoom out a little bit and show you what this origin line is. If that 120 from marker is not hit, it will likely be particularly due to a lot of traders becoming sellers at this line, because look how much stuff gets this right. Going all the way back to February 2021, got that there, got this resistance, or that support, that support, that support. It got this support, this resistance. Now it's sort of resistance, hitting the resistance again. Let's zoom into here. And yes, it did go above that line in these last 2 pumps, but it has failed to use it as support. All right. Now, if 120 is not hit per my last analysis, it's likely due to a lot of people stepping in because they are seeing the same thing. They're stepping in to be sellers. They realize, hey, Luna went above it once, failed it. Went above it second time, failed it. Well, shit, it hits this line, I'm selling. That would be one reasonable, and that's, And during my previous analysis, I did not foresee Luna essentially failing it twice. I didn't anticipate that would be how it got up to $120. I would have guessed it went down to 76, went to 103, pulled back, went up to 120. So now that something slightly different has happened, it's failed this line twice, which is something I did not anticipate. I think my 120 marker could be a little too high, and that what Luna has just seen, it might need to rest after that, but I would still stick with my original analysis that I'm thinking the 120 area wants to be hit, and it might be on par with making a parallel line somewhere up here, and that should be about, it's 121. So it looks like it might go above this line the same measurable distance as it did these 2 times, fill in this area, go above it again, and then on the 3rd time, and here's the cool thing, the 3rd time, if it goes above this, it could end up using it as support, which that would be ridiculous. It's already proven itself as king. I mean, shit, this could slam all the way back down to $71 and still be the king of this cycle. This is just, it's honestly, this asset's incredible at this point. I honestly don't know what else to say. Besides, I think it could hit 120 and use this as support. If 120 is not hit, what is happening is a lot of people are coming in, stepping in as sellers, and what we have currently seen is roughly about as high as it go before it then needs to at least retest this higher low structure and then perhaps make another visit up to 120 after that, assuming Bitcoin isn't doing anything flash crashy. And that's what we got for Terra Luna. If you liked what you saw here, make sure you stay in tune with my Bitcoin analysis because it somewhat helps your Luna analysis. Go ahead and click this video here from that 14-minute video from today. And if you don't know how to set up a chart, here's a 28-minute trading view tutorial meant just for you. So especially if you're new to crypto, you just got Timified worldwide. Peace.